Imagine, for a second, if the design and construction of buildings had just been invented like 60 years ago. Seriously, no one had heard of foundations, beams, windows, anything to do with buildings at all. Okay, now a few geeky kids, for the first time ever, invent a simple little shack. Then other people start building them. But there's no standard types of materials or tools or terminology. Some buildings are really inefficient. Some are awkwardly designed. And while everyone wants increasingly bigger and more complicated buildings, there's no codes or regulations. Just a bunch of cowboy builders making things happen. Buildings weren't invented 60 years ago, but let's be honest for a second. This is really how information technology developed, right? 60 years ago, no one knew what a computer was. Yet computing advanced rapidly without any rules or regulations, or without common terminology or materials. All the while, IT systems became essential to doing business. Well, you can't build a great building without everyone following blueprints, or without guidelines to ensure everything is compliant. But our IT plan is just to find a team of get-her-done cowboys and have them build and patch as fast as they can. As a result, we create IT systems that, if you compared them to a building, they only use 25% of their floors, and they tip with the slightest breeze. When things go wrong, we ask the CIO and his gang to bring temporary order to the town. Okay, these 3 humps represent the stages of developing an IT system, and here's how much money goes into each stage. Although this hump demands our attention, strategically investing here allows for the operating expenses there to decrease. So let's talk about design. In construction, we've adopted standards and rules based on math, logic, and experience. And we've put all of this intelligence into a tool that lets us design blueprints quickly and reliably. As a result, we can build things that are frankly quite impressive. In the same way, there's math and logic and experience behind successful IT. But here's the thing. There's no tool that leverages that intelligence, so it's left to each IT guy to interpret and design however he knows best.
Ooh la la.
We thought that it was about time that this tool existed, so that your business can quickly and efficiently design blueprints for your IT systems. When there's a problem, you don't have to run and gun to fix it. You now have standards and rules within this intelligent tool. It'll help cost, quality, scalability, time to market, and help you innovate for new problems. To bring this all home, let's take an example near and dear to our hearts, moving IT to the cloud. You see, the cloud makes some of our normal IT concerns even more disconcerting. Yet we know that moving IT to the cloud is inevitable. So if designing IT systems for the cloud was compared to, say, designing buildings that could live in the sky, well, you could spend a lot of energy in post-deployment running and gunning trying to get them up there. Or you could start to seriously consider spending a little bit more time on design. We vote design. It's time to take IT to the next level. Prepare for blast off.